Good evening, everyone. My name is Anissa, and I'm with Stampin' with Anissa. And every Sunday, I come on to do a simple Sunday where I show you a craft using Stampin' Up! Product. And I should take that back, and not every Sunday. Lately, I have not been showing up on Sunday, and forgive me, it's just been a little hectic on my end with things, but I'm actually in the process of rethinking how I do Facebook Lives or just how I show up on YouTube or Facebook, um, and maybe changing up the schedule. So I know 8 p.m. on a Sunday evening is a little hard for some people. I mean, I'm in California, so 8 p.m. here is not that bad, but like other people across the state or across the United States, it's someone reminded me it's like midnight, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. And yeah, 11 o'clock. Sorry, 3 hours ahead. And it's a little hard to have people come on and spend time with me. I've decided to rethink things. I think I will change my simple Sundays and do something different. But once I get some ideas of how I'm going to move forward, I will go ahead and announce the changes, right? So I'm hoping to get a better idea of all that probably the next couple of weeks. I'll be coming on and then saying what I'm going to be doing next. So anyways, next couple of weeks I will be coming back on. So there won't be some simple Sundays for the next few weeks, and until I can figure out what I'm going to do next. But in the meantime, I do want to go ahead and let everybody know that Stampin' Up! Is having a sale right now up until January 3rd of 2024 of all of the last chance products, because we are phasing out of the mini catalog. So this catalog is ending as of January 4th or 3rd, sorry, and a new catalog is coming on board. Now, just so you know, the annual catalog, I have all these little papers here, but this annual catalog is still going strong, and this one doesn't change until April 1st, okay? So just so you know that, this one ends on April 1st. So this is still happening, but this mini catalog will be changing out, okay? And so right now, the last chance product sale ends on January 3rd. So the items that will no longer be offered with Stampin' Up! Are going to be on sale, and that's up to 60% off, okay? And if you need the list for the last chance products, I will put it on my blog, and so you could take a look and see that list there and see if there's anything that you've been holding off to purchasing, and then getting, you'd like to get right away before it ends and it's no longer there. That's why they call it last chance. Also, the new mini catalog starts on January 4th of 2024. But if you're a demonstrator, you have the opportunity to look at the catalog beforehand and also do a pre-order. And that pre-order will be from December 5th through January 3rd. And that's a lot of fun because you get to look at all the good stuff and then get what you want and play around with it and prepare for the 2024 year. Also, what's happening is a celebration is happening as well. And with celebration, if you haven't been through a celebration before, that's when you purchase like $50. For every $50 that you purchase of Stampin' Up! Product, you can get an item for free. So, and that will be coming out at the same time too. So if you do the pre-order, so in order to do a pre-order, you have to be a demonstrator. Now, you don't have to sell it. You could be a hobbyist like how I did. And when I first started, I just did it for fun. And I mean, I love it. And it is a lot of fun. So, if you want to do something like that and be able to get it ahead of time, be a demonstrator. And it's okay. And I can talk to you about it more if you'd like, if you just DM me, okay? But also, I wanted to say, if you are interested in getting a mini catalog, when that happens, DM me on YouTube or on Facebook, and I'll make sure to send it to you. And so, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so here is the project we're going to be making, and it's cocoa. The inside is a cocoa mix, and here is a spoon from the Dollar Tree that I got. And before, Dollar Tree would have these spoons and it would just be like plastic wrapped around the peppermint item, and now they have it as being metal, but you have to just cut around it in order to get that. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. But at the dollar store, they have these. These are great, right? But on the back side, if you could see it, this has perforations here, and this is where you can cut so that you can have an individual spoon, right? So that really helps. Anyways, here it is. This is really cute. And then I tied a bow at the bottom. Open it up, and then you have your mix here, your cocoa mix with your spoon. So let's go ahead and start making this. So here are the dimensions for the card, right? So this is cut at 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. It's cut there. And then we are scoring it at 2 1/2 on one end, and then scoring it on the other end at 3 1/2. Okay. And so then in this middle part, you're going to cut 1 1/2 by 1/2 inch. Okay. That's how you get your spoon to go in there. And I'll show you how we do that. So let me go ahead and get my little paper trimmer here. Okay, so I already have one cut. And like I had mentioned, we are going to be scoring at 2 1/2. Oops, I got so many here. Hold on a second. So I'm going to be doing it at 2 1/2, score right here. Okay. So as I said, we're going to go ahead and score it at 2 1/2. Okay. And then I'm going to flip it around and we're going to score it at 3 1/2 on the other end. Okay. So I'm just going to score it using this little doohickey here, not the knife, okay? Not my little cutter here. So we're going to cut at 1 1/2 inch here in the middle. And so that is going to be at, hold on one second, let me get this measurement down here. So at 1 1/2, oops. So then at 1, so we're going to take our little blade and go find 1 1/2. And thank goodness there's these little things here that a little ruler here on the plastic. And you take your blade, there's a line here, match it up to 1 1/2. And we are going to cut at 2, 3. And so we're going to end at 3. So cut it all the way to 3 using this little blade here, right? So that is 1 1/2 inches. And now we're going to turn it around. And we are going to cut, so where it said 3. I'm going to find this here. Now we're going to go ahead and take take our little blade at like 1 1/4, right? And we're going to go a 1/2 inch down. So we're going to go and take it right here, and you go a 1/2 inch. Okay. And now I will go ahead and turn it again. Okay, and so what I did with the rest of it is I just cut it with a scissor. Because now that I've poked a hole through it, I can easily, oops, those are not my snippets. I'll go ahead and take this and use my, these are very sharp scissors. Okay, there we go. Voila. Okay. So now that I've done my cuts, I will go ahead and use my bone folder to, I will use my bone folder to give me some good creases here. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to use the paper from the Merry, Bold, and Bright. They're 12 by 12, and we're going to use this paper for the bottom part right here. But what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and glue this. And as you know, a lot of you know that I like to use Tombow glue, right? So I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness. Oh, no wonder. It'd help if I, what the heck? So I'm not sure if you guys know, but Stampin' Up! Is having an on-stage event in March, and I'm going to it. So if you're a demonstrator, you can go to this on stage, and it's really fun. Stampin' Up! That's when all Stampin' Up! People come together, and we do demonstrations. You see what the new product's going to be like. Especially for this one's for the annual catalog. So, okay, this is, oh my goodness. I think it's, oh, hello. I don't know if this has happened to you, but like, I got glue all over the place. That's the one bad thing about using liquid glue, is that it could go a little crazy for you, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. This is what I've done. I will go ahead and use scrap paper as a little wand. So let me find a scrap paper here. I've got so many, and then right when you need one, you like don't really have one. Okay, here, I'm gonna use this as a scrap paper. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and here's my little brush. You know what? You just gotta improvise. I don't have a brush, but I really don't. So I put the glue on little Post-its that I have since it exploded onto my thing. So let's see what we can get out of this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like my little brush. You know, when you do creative stuff, you sort of improvise a lot of times, right? Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. I love this paper. I love this green. I'm always a fan. I'm a fan of this Granny Apple Green. That's what the circles are. Granny Apple Green. Okay, get this down. Okay, now my hands are sticky. Okay, and now we are going to get see, this is going to go in like this. Okay. On my other one, I have it glued here, but I realize it could just it could be open too. It's just as good. It's not going to fall out, really. Okay, and you go like that. So now we're going to get to the top part. And the top part, on the other one, I had it as white. I want to use Shaded Spruce. So Shaded Spruce is actually the color, the background color there. And I'm going to go ahead and get my monster of a, this thing. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a monster. It's huge. My cut and embossing device, machine, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm going to go ahead and get my plates out. You're going to see a lot of shaking going on here because my camera is attached, is on a device which is on the whatchamacallit, on the table, and it just shakes everything when I use it, and it'll also shake the camera. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull out this one right here. Is it this one? Let me see. Yeah, so here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out and put this off to the side here. This is a mess, but what the heck? What are you gonna do? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put my die on. Here's the die that I'm using. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put it down on the paper. You'll see it come out. Okay. Voila. Okay. Now I'm going to take this off. And there you have it. That is the only bit of cutting or embossing or with the die that we're going to be doing right now. So go ahead and put this away. And then now we are going to get some basic white, and we are going to cut it at 2.5 by 3 1/4. So we're going to take the paper cutter again and do three and a quarter by 2.5. Okay, so that is what's going to go in the middle, like so. I think it's a lot better. The other one I did was red, the real red, and I don't know, I don't think it gave it a good enough pop. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I did this on red and you can't see the difference. So I'm changing things up and I'm using the Shaded Spruce. Okay, and this is a stamp set that we are using, which is very appropriate. Have a cup of cheer, right? And we are going to put this on this block right here. Now, I did not use black. What I used was early espresso. Just liked it brown better rather than black. Tap, tap, tap. So that I could get enough ink on there, right? And I'm going to go ahead and place it like so. Okay. Ta-da! It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Okay, put this back. And now I'm going to go ahead and color all the parts here. So I'm going to use Real Red. Oh, that's cherry cobbler. Yeah. So this is Real Red. And I'm going to do the candy cane with that. And oops, actually, that's the lighter Real Red. I'm going to go and do it darker. Yeah. Okay. Oops. And for some reason, it is bleeding. I'm not sure what's happening here. Actually, I'm just going to color this whole thing red. It's a candy cane, but something was happening. It was like sort of smearing. See, that's the thing about this. You can improvise. And then there's some little sprigs. And so I am going to use the Shaded Spruce. The dark. Let's use light Shaded Spruce. Nah, let's just do this one. Here's a darker one. Okay. And, oh, I didn't finish about what I was talking about with On Stage. So that's going to happen in March. And it's going to be a lot of fun because actually they are only having one in the United States. So there's one in other countries. There's going to be one in a couple of other countries, and I'm not sure what countries again it was going to be at, but it's going to be in Houston for us here in America, and it is going to be so much fun. Okay, here's pecan pie. Ugh. Actually, yeah, pecan pie. I'm going to color the little chocolate chips here. Actually, I'm really craving chocolate chip cookies. I was actually going to make some banana bread today, and I got distracted. Didn't get to do that. And that's not good. And because I have a whole bunch of bananas in the refrigerator, and I'm going to make it for my, oops, these are darker. Oh well. For my neighbors. I'm going to give them as gifts. So I'm going to try out this new recipe for banana bread, and it asked for yogurt, and I've never done that before. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, let's see. We are going to use, what other colors are we going to use? Pool Party. I'm just going to go random here. I'm just picking out colors. I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I'm just coloring and doing crafting, it's really therapeutic and it's like a quiet time for me. I do like to have the TV or the Netflix running at the same time. I know that's probably bad, but I really do enjoy hearing all of that in the background. You know what I just realized is I have a feeling that those are marshmallows. And I didn't know that those were marshmallows until right now. Well, that's a shame because now we're going to have multicolored marshmallows. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't know. It's okay. You could do whatever you want. That's so funny. I was like wondering, why are they going to put cans? You know, that must be a really... I figured it out. Those are marshmallows. What a Toto brain I am. It's okay. And I don't even think the people that came over to my house, I had, you know, some friends that I had to go do this, I don't even think they noticed. I thought it were cans, or not cans, but like something else. But oh well, that's okay. So I'm going to take my glue and use my little pretend. Ugh. I'm about to just... Okay, here we go. Okay, let's use my little make-believe brush here. I'm going to flip this over. You know what? Instead, I think I'm going to put it on here. I think... Whoa! I am just not having a good glue time right now. So I'm going to go ahead and smear this all over. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're done with this. I think we're done with this glue. Okay, that's a lot of glue right now. You can't see it, but that's a lot of glue. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and... Whoa. Oh. Paste this on here. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're going to use the ribbon, which is also in the new mini catalog. And here we go. Whoops. We're going to take this. Be generous, a little bit generous with this, because I wasn't, and then it really did not work out well for me. Okay. Because then it's really difficult to close up. Okay. So what I found has worked is, let's take this off, is that you take Stampin' Seal. Oh, I'm sorry, not Stampin' Seal. Well, I guess we could use Stampin' Seal. Let's use this for the back set. Oh, shoot. Well, darn it. I forgot. This actually goes underneath. So this goes like this. And then this, there's something that comes underneath that. But guess what? We're going to do something different because I made a mistake. And so, yep, made a mistake. That happens sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and oh, how did I do this? Oh, shoot. Okay. I am very discombobulated right now. Okay, we are going to do this. It's supposed to go right here. Okay. We're going to stick this like so. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this on top of here. And I'm going to use I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. You want to make sure that you don't have, and look at that, I already have some glue right there. Just make sure you don't have glue on the other side. And let's use our spoon here to see if this is going to work. Hold on 1 second. So we're going to push this through. Yep, this works. Okay, and what I made a mistake with was, so this is actually supposed to go underneath this. So what we're going to do is we're going to improvise, and we are going to, let's see here. We are going to improvise, and we are going to cut another piece right around so that oh my goodness, what a hot mess I am. So 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's what we're gonna cut. So this is 4 1/4 and by 3 1/4. There we go. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Oh my goodness, I'm a hot mess today. Four 1/4 by it's by 2 1/4. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, I'm gonna get this right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. Okay, let's do this right. So now, before I do anything, I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to put it down here. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal, give myself a good, decent line, go like that. And now I'm going to put this on top of that so you can't see it. But that's what you're supposed to do. You just have to pretend like this wasn't here, okay? Okay. We're going to put it on top so that you can't see it. Ta-da! Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and sort of flatten out the powder so that it can lay flat. And now we're going to go ahead and slide this through, bring this through like this, and tie it here with a bow. So I'm going to tie a knot first, and then give it a nice bow. And voila! There you have it. If you want, so I don't think it's going to fall out, the cocoa mix, but you could, like I said, the other one is glued down on both sides. I I didn't do that for this, and it's just fine. And then you can go ahead and give this as a gift. I think it's so cute. Anyways, thank you for joining me tonight, and I will hope to come back to you soon with some ideas on how I'm going to be handling my new lives and when I'm going to be showing up. So I hope to do that soon. I appreciate you coming on and watching me tonight. And you take care. Good night. Bye.